Hello, way down there. I'm over here in your bottom left corner. um, I have this. What's up, Dale? I have that Halloween intro because I do plan on doing Halloween updates this year. I don't have a Friday the 13th style intro, so you're gonna have to excuse the just absolute bizarre nature in which I opened this. Um, so yeah, until Vince, whenever Never Hike in the Snow has some footage for me to use for an intro, no pressure, buddy. I'm going to use Halloween footage for Friday the 13th stuff. So, uh, those of you who know and have been following me streaming recently know that we're at a standstill here as far as recording in the house is concerned. Everybody's home, which means everybody's home, and we're a little particular about the volume because the 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 walls are so incredibly thin here. Oh yeah, that's St. Patrick's Day. I do have a green setup. I really should come back with all green. Anywho, so we've been delayed on recording. We between the two of us, I think we have 6 videos ready to record, and we're just waiting for um, the audio from downstairs to get a little bit more calm. It's going to get to the point where we're just going to start filming at 2 a.m. and say, fuck it. You and your barking dog at 6 a.m. don't seem to give a shit, so we're not going to give a shit about our speaking volume at 2 a.m. But so that is my long-winded excuse as to why we're here. First of all, I wanna say this very clearly. Any sort of attention, I mean, thumbs up are welcome, subscriptions are welcome, but any sort of attention you want to give first needs to go to Cody's original video. The link is down below. I am merely piggyback riding, coattail riding, knowing what editing that many clips is. I mean, if you think about what the Autop Stream crew does for 31 on 31, that's merely 31 videos. That video took me about 5 months to properly produce, and I still wanted to tinker with it a bit. So, knowing what a project this was for him, please, if you at all appreciate this, go show his video the love. I don't know. It feels so weird, me, the guy who's such a I'm almost 1/10 his size. He's almost 10 times my channel size at this point. Pretty damn depressing. But in all seriousness, a lot of hard work, a lot of hard, heavy lifting as far as editing's concerned goes into this. I really can't wait to see what he's done. There are a lot of YouTubers that I kind of look down on when it comes to editing. Cody Leach is not one of them. Cody Leach is somebody that, if I suddenly fell ill and needed something of mine edited, Cody would be somebody that I would call. So I just kind of backhanded sucked myself off there. So what we're going to do, for those of you who don't know, he just released his magnum opus. He ranked every single Friday the 13th kill. He wasn't able to call it the kill list because YouTube sucks. Where are you, Pepsi? We're tired of Coke. Is my best plea to whoever's ready to come take the reins from YouTube. All right, anyway, I'm just giving you time to get in here. I apologize to those of you who are watching this in the future. Again, go watch Cody Leach's video first. Give all the love and attention there. This is merely me reacting. I'll give you the side story as to why I'm doing this. Again, well, number one reason why I'm doing this is because we can't pre-record. We can't, as you can see, the light. I don't know if you can see this black thing hanging up over here. That is the light box. We're ready. I'm ready to film. We just can't because of audio. So I'm trying to do something with the time. Cody put up his Friday the 13th video. I started watching it. I saw the bottom of the list and I turned it off. And I told him this. I said, dude, I can't. I can't with this. So I figured, and I'm obviously I'm not serious. It was just opinions are fun. And everybody's opinions are far different when it comes to Friday the 13th, and I know that. So we're gonna have some fun. Somebody told me that I was mentioned in the video, so I'd rather, knowing that I get mentioned kind of ruins the surprise. But this is a natural first experience, with the exception of the bottom of the list. That I know is coming, and I disagree. But to all those who are ready, let's get this going. I need to lower the volume. Apologies in advance as it comes on. Oh, and I'm not here. Ha 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 ha. Okay, take two. This is why you don't do things live, you fucking Momo. I had it right. You saw I had it right, but the problem is the audio is not coming through on my end. So anyway, what's your guys' favorite? What's your favorite and least favorite kill in the Friday the 13th franchise? What's the A for, Dice? I don't know if that's loud or low, or or the fact that I fucked up. All right, window capture. Ding, 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 ding. I'm trying to work as fast as I can. I'm sorry. I'll probably edit this out later, even though I won't. That's such a Cecil thing for me to say. I'll edit this out later, and it stays in there. Okay. It should be a little bit bigger than that, right? Okay. So now audio's down. I should hear it. Yeah, the volume. Sorry. Okay.
Happy Friday the 13th, everybody, and welcome to the long-awaited,
Kills me that he has that shirt. For a bunch of reasons.
Previously known as the kill ranking.
That is the Friday the 13th.
Kill ranking that I've done.
What?
If you're just now joining me,
I don't want to talk over Cody. That is the. Let me move this. This Jason, that's from Friday the 13th, 2009. Jason Lives is the title of Friday the 13th, Part 6.
First time you've watched, I've done Nightmare on Elm Street, I have done Halloween, and I have done Child's Play. And Friday the 13th was the Mac Daddy of all of these videos that I had planned. Had to delay it multiple times because YouTube was getting a little bit finicky with the word kill. So I changed it to
That is a good one for
Jordan. Anyway, so now we are here finally to rank all 181
savage
kills in the Friday the 13th
fucking
franchise.
Savage. I wouldn't do it.
Holy shit. So for all my first-time viewers, the way this is going to work is I basically grouped all of the kills together from all of these films. Some of them I have bunched together as one kill if multiple people are killed in one succession, or if there's like a group kill like in Freddy vs. Jason and one of them in Jason X, that just make more sense to consider.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, Eric. I'll get to it.
I'm going to be talking about every 10th kill in this.
Hey, lawn chair kill. That's a trademark.
I have some commentary on, and then I will be talking about the bottom 5 that I have very passionate views on why they suck so much, and the top 10 on why they are top 10 out of 181. So going to be a lot of montaging through all of these. It would be like a 5-hour video if I talked about all 181. But nonetheless, enough of me
37
talking.
minutes is pretty good
Let's get
for
to the carnage, baby. Carnage Candy begins with 181. The worst, the grossest, the dumbest, or just the flat-out most pointless kill in this entire blood-soaked, Carnage Candy-filled franchise, and that is a kill from Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, the smiley face.
Has Cody been tested for coronavirus yet? Because it's doofy, yes.
Okay. This is just fucking stupid.
It's doofy, it's not stupid.
That's all I have to say about it. Number 180 brings us to the next film in the franchise,
shit, we're going fast.
Part 7, A New Blood, Carrie vs. Jason, and this is just a repetitive kill that we see, I think, 3 times in this franchise, and this one is just straight up slapstick. I mean, come on.
That's a kill?
We've seen this kill
Shit.
before, have a little more originality, but if you are going to do it, go balls out. Have them fall into something. Don't have them fall off a 2-story and then just cut to a shot of them going, ugh. Number 179 is going to be... What the hell is that on my camera?
Very creative, Cody.
This one, I'm not a fan of the character, and I'm not a fan of this kill. The whole, like, killed under the camera thing is annoying. We see that a lot in this franchise, too. But this one's just... The motherfucker just walked onto the knife. I mean, Pamela had to be...
Oh, hi.
Hey, what are you doing out here? Number 178 brings us to a boat. Not Manhattan,
Yeah.
a boat. And this is one of the opening kills of the film. One of the most drawn out, slow, and agonizingly, irritatingly shot kills in this entire franchise. Just fucking get to it.
Oh. See? Your boy can edit.
No, I am not renaming my channel CODY I told you that before.
That's awesome.
Oh shit, she's dead. And number 177 brings us to one of my favorite installments of this franchise, and it sucks that one of its kills has to be this low on this list, but Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Mrs. Jarvis. What the hell even happened to this chick? Like, you don't even get to find out. You get a surprised face. And you'll find out in this countdown, I'm not so much of a fan of cheap off-screen kills. If you're going to not show the
I wouldn't
target,
even
you better
count
show
that.
a
See,
little
that's what
creativity.
Cody's going
This
above
one,
and beyond with this shit.
no.
Oh. Oh, we're getting a montage. Oh, this person's dead. Oh, Cody. Oh, no, no, no.
Number 170 is the kill that kicked off this entire
173.
Bloodsoaked
Keep note
franchise,
of that.
and that is Claudette and Barry in the opening of the original Friday the 13th. Two camp counselors that go up into the loft and start messing around, and then you get the POV kill of one of them.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing around.
And the freeze frame kill of the other one.
It's pretty badass for back in the day, man. Friday.
Like I said
13th.
before, off-screen or under-camera kills, okay, I understand you want to ramp up the body
That was
count,
done
sometimes you
for
just have to do that to
artistic,
make you have, 15, 20 kills in a movie where you only have the money
something
for the effects.
resembling
Well, 7 kills,
art.
but this kill has just never really kicked off the movie with a punch for me.
Oh, now what? Ready for Jason? Oh, her with the shirt. Yeah, hold on. So sorry guys. Quick note about yeah, CODY'scredia. Let's get that Willie Leach. Let's get those paired up for a week. April 1st. We'll change channel names. I'll be CP Leach and he could be CODY'scredia. What was I about to talk about? Shit. The he's killing me thing. As somebody who's had surgery twice through your stomach, when you're getting stabbed in the front, you don't have the power in your lungs to scream like that. First of all, second of all, why would you give a play-by-play on what the fuck's happening? I think they were trying to overcome the darkness, but it is. I like that kill. I think it's. I actually look at it the opposite end. I understand why people say it's the stupidest kill. It's cheesy, but on the opposite end, can you imagine just hearing somebody you care about? And granted, they only know each other a day, so why care about each other? But hearing somebody you care about just telling you, I'm dying, I'm being murdered. Granted, not in those exact words, but I think they were going for something there, and I kind of get it, but also I understand the ridicule. Anyway. Jason X? Is that Jason X? Ugh. Ugh.
Number 160 is purely plot-based for me.
Plot-based?
This is John Shepard in the Part 7, A New Blood.
John
This is
Shepard.
the father in the opening of the movie who's an abusive prick, and the little girl does her little carry move and blows up the dock and drowns her father.
Timeline be damned.
And leading up to the ending of the movie, which is, I'm pretty sure, my least favorite kill of Jason. Well, least favorite defeat of Jason, where he comes back out of the water and pulls Jason. This whole plot point just...
I agree. Was that a kill? Jason X. Hey, there he is. Jason Voorhees dead. Except not as Jason Voorhees. That, of course, was Kane Hodder. Yeah, he's giving Jason X a hell of a lot more credit than I would have. Did you pee the bed? Something's dripping on me.
Number 150 is all of the possession deaths in Jason Goes to Hell. Now, I have grouped all 4 of these together. There's multiple people that Jason kind of possesses throughout this film, and only one of them on screen actually shows what happens when Jason's presence leaves their body, and it's a very, very wild little body horror.
Roger from Channel Dawnstar tells me with this movie almost very similarly feels like, oh, blah.
The other ones are off-screen, but I figured it
What's
was
up, Brooke?
pointless
What's
to
up,
show
Dice?
off-screen kills, all 3
Mark.
of them, so I just kind of bunched them
Bard.
together as a category. I think that these are interesting enough, and if we're being honest, it's unique, but the whole plot point of Jason being like a being that can just possess multiple people, 150.
Man, what a shame that that window doesn't have a wiper. Oh, was that 5? Fucking guy should play for the Mets, the arm he has. Ah, the shadow's killing the other shadow. Yeah, 7. The magic dagger.
140 is the dumbass professor from Jason X, who thinks that, oh, Jason's got his machete back now. Things are good.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back.
Hey, guys. Threat's over. Movie's over. You can go home. He's behind me, isn't he?
These are better than the smiley face, huh? 173, the triple. Oh, we got a little deep focus. Yeah. It's almost like a third of these are just rough.
Number 130 brings us back to throwing people out of a fucking window. Like I said, it happens a couple times in this franchise. This one is the best of the bunch. Still not very high on this list. This is when I believe Tina is the character's name that gets thrown out of the window in part 4, the final chapter. And this one actually has some punch at the end of it. She doesn't just fall and then it cuts to her just nothing, or cuts to her faking falling. No, this bitch just hits a fucking car and blows that thing to pieces. That looked like it hurt.
No. Yeah, jump scare and then fuck you and your car. That should be lower because you don't really see what happens. You just see pieces. Hello. He blocked himself with his friend's head.
Number 120. Hi, Danny. Roy Burns. The big reveal. The big spotlight moment in Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, when we find out, is this the real Jason finally reincarnated, or is this an imposter, a copycat, posing as Jason Voorhees? So you get Roy Burns, who's clawing at the remaining remaining 3 characters in this barn, gets his arm chopped off and falls onto these tractor spikes. And while the kill itself is gruesome enough, like just falling onto all these spikes, I like all of that. I've never been a gigantic fan of the identity of the killer in the 5th film. Like, there's some things that I do like about Part 5 that I think are a little bit underrated about it, but the whole we'll just pick a character out of a hat and that'll be the killer thing. And also, I always found it really corny that when he falls, the mask just quickly explodes up and shows his face. Anyway, number 120 is the amazing reveal of Mr.
When I watched it, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Danny, I'll take my write-up on Monday.
Oh. Ah. Heroin. No good for you kids. Oh! Did they call him a faggot? Did I hear that? Again, see, like, this is high. This is high for me. I would have this lower. Jason lives. You know, you're just throwing blood on windows. Ow. Oh, a little chiropractic. Chiropractic. Oh. Hey, they're stone cold. Think.
110 brings us back to Jason Goes to Hell, and this one is...
There's like, I'm sure we're going to see it about 4 or 5 times. There's like 4 or 5 times where Kane Hodder shoves fuckers down that are taking a little too long to fall, and that was a noticeably Kane Hodder thing. He always had a little extra mojo in stuff that he did, like breathing.
Interesting enough for me because I like the quickness of it, and I like the effects on these two guys.
I feel again.
One of the possessed Jason cops, I don't remember the dude's name, but he suddenly wakes up.
He's bending your favorite installment
straight together.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's way better than Happy
Face.
Face.
Quickly, once he does it, the facial makeup effects of these two guys' face just being blown open on the sides, I actually kind of like that. So.
Really?
Small soft spot for
Cody, go away. Just go away. See, is this a little extra mojo? Oh shit! Oh wait, that's the kill I did in the game. Oh no, this has got to be higher. The fucking sound design. I'm gonna do a fucking Child's Play ranking. I'm gonna put some stupid shit really low. Just on principle. Oh no! Candy bar.
Number 100 brings us to the Friday the 13th, 2009 remake, and this is the opening of the film. This is basically the recap of the events of the original Friday the 13th, very quickly spliced in with the credits, a lot of lightning, some black and white, and you get a second version of Pamela Voorhees getting her fucking head cut off. This one, I'll be honest, it's not that I don't have, it's not that I have an issue with the kill itself, because it's an iconic kill. I mean, it's something that you probably would have to have in Friday the 13th, no matter what you try to do with the remake. What I have an issue with this kill is the way that it's shot. I don't necessarily love the splicing it with the lightning. It makes it a little bit hard to see. It's so dark. And I also don't like the fact that in one cut of the film, I believe at least, where you have baby Jason that walks and sees and goes and picks up the machete. This is mostly a plot-based reason why this is so low, but decent enough way to just get those events over with quickly and get us to what we want in Friday the 13th remake, and that's Jason fucking people up.
I'm pretty sure we could do like a 4-hour documentary on why we hate and love the remake. Maybe more. Oh, hi there. Oops. Yep. 3D. CODY had to traverse a lot of nudity, I'm assuming. Oh. I never understood that kill. Oh. Those people from part 6, you know. Those people. The lovely couple that
Number 90 takes us to Freddy vs. Jason.
had
and this
champagne
one's kind
in
of
a
comedic
forest.
kill. This is where you get the deputy that's kind of been hanging out with the teenagers and being the one adult that's going to help them out, and then suddenly just gets taken out in a comedic way where Jason
I'm not doing a child's
shoves
play
his
right
machete into
This
an
is
electric
a lot of
panel, and he
editing.
sees him get away, and he just
I would
grabs
never
that.
take
He's
this
like, "Nope,
shit
you're coming
on.
with me, bitch."
I know, Brooke. It's right. I think I give it a bit more shit than. Oh, Judy. She was so cold when she shot that. Oh, Court. Really great stunt. Ah, you fuck. Ah, no, we don't show the fucking. Why stab way down there? Oh, now you're a C cup. That one's. Freddy's reaction makes that one a little bit better. CODY. Wait, Jason X flying to Earth is 99 spots above.
Number 80. This one is actually one of my favorite kills in Part 7. This is a movie that is just absolutely obliterated by the MPAA. I really wish we could get
As
an
was the
uncut version of this
triple-headed
film, 'cause
fucking
honestly, if
Slicerini.
the uncut versions of these kills were available to be seen, this movie might jump 2 or 3 spots in my
I'm
rankings,
telling you,
because
if
it does
he
have one of the
if he
cooler
knows the
Jasons,
story about the
but they
triple
just
head kill,
make everything
I'm
so
not hearing what
watered
he's saying.
down. But this
I'm
watered
sorry.
down kill actually makes me laugh. It's meant to be slapstick, but where some of the kills, like number 181, just doesn't work for me at all. This one, it gets a smile on my face.
Meep. Yeah, I know for the sake of YouTube, he's even neutering some of these. Nah, that's a bad edit. Not on CODY's part. That's hey, fuck, dude, the fucking guy throws lasers. She's mine. Oh. Well, hey there, Jethro. Is that it? That's a...
Number 70 brings us back around to Freddy vs. Jason, and this is the opening kill to one of my favorite sequences in Freddy vs. Jason, where you have the character, I believe his name was Shaq, who is basically talking shit to Jason and sets him on fire and is running away. And even though you can tell he has the blood, like the effects blood in his mouth when he's running, because he's like, that's a little bit hokey, but whenever you see the flaming machete just shoot across,
that's a really well shot.
blow out
Ronnie,
his
you.
chest. And then boom, you
sound
kick off
design.
one of the cooler sequences in that film. I have fun with this one.
Hey, I agree. Oh, Banana Girl. And that's a sexual fetish right there, squeezing a banana right at... Oh, the villain from Ghost, Part 6. Ow. Is that... Yeah, I'm stabbed. David Cronenberg. Cody's a little kind to Jason X. There's 2 kills in Jason X that I'll give you. 2. Kathleen, you led me astray. What a way to go, huh? Ow, a hammer on the head. That sucks. $60? Whoa. Whew. 60 hurts a little bit. I know, that's way better than Jason's mom getting beheaded. That's the friar, right? That's pretty good. Oh no, she get... Yeah, this is a head twist. Ow. Hi, you're dying. So much penetration in these movies. I'm having a hard time comprehending that
Number
anything
50,
in Jason X is higher than
version of this list where this
Pamela's
kill was much
death.
lower because of the reasons that I was already talking about with Part 7 being so neutered by the MPAA. But as I sat on it and as I kind of went over my list, this one actually rose up quite a few spots because this is the one and, crazily enough, only time that you get to see Jason Voorhees operate some kind of a power equipment to kill a motherfucker. Dr. Cruz, the tree saw, you know it.
Okay, this is a very Kane Hodder kill. Side note, he's had a boat engine fucking sand his face off in 6. Half of this shit is sound design, I'm telling you. Ow, ow, ow. Oh! Oh, that should be higher. Even though it's a copy of... That's higher than Pamela? Now, here, I think this matches your outfit. Oh, imagine shitting and then... Dude. Fucking guy's got a cannon for an arm.
Number 40, this one might surprise all of you with how high that it is, being how much I've talked about off-screen kills, but what I also said about off-screen kills is I like creativity.
Shadows. Oh, those shadows really hate each other.
And I really like how this kill is shot. It's always been one of the more standout sequences in Friday the 13th, the final chapter for me. You don't get a whole lot of Jason in the shadows kills. that aren't POV shots. And this one, to me, with the effects of the lighting and the lightning effects and just the way that the shadows work to display this kill, I always thought it was a really cool, unique, and standout kill in the franchise.
Wait a minute. What's the other shadow kill that he has way higher? Lower. That one's kind of creepy. It's just the one where it's, get off the floor. Yeah, Emily recreated that. Oh, fuck. That was... You thought she was supposed to make it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that should be a little bit higher. That's pretty badass. I'll get that.
Number 30, yes, I know this kill is derivative, and I've taken points off of other kills for being derivative, but it's a derivative.
But not
of
shadow
one of the best
kills.
Kills in the franchise, so you gotta love it. I mean, this totally takes us in Jason X and just transplants us immediately into the nostalgia of the early Friday the 13th films, and you get a amplified version of one of his most famous kills from A New Blood.
The noises they're making is funny. Ow! Yeah, remake was pretty gory, I'll give it that. Oh yeah, and then go ahead, drive away. Old school Uber. That whole stretch is pretty badass in Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah, let me throw some Everclear on you. Whoops. You see? This is... Ow. Well, hey there, Jethro.
Number 20 brings us back around to the 2009 remake, and I actually really like this kill because there's some comedic value with the nudity here. Now, 2009 has been criticized by a lot of people for being way too much as far as the excess of nudity and the excess of sex scenes and everything, but to me that's kind of like the cliche, those are like the staples of the Friday the 13th franchise, is gore and sex. So this kill kind of combines both of those.
Kitties. Deborah getting points because friend of the channel. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. That's a badass kill. I should think I liked Part 8 a lot more because of that kill. Oh, this should be top 10. Why is this up there? She just... Please, no. Ow. Two tits kills up in the top 20. Hey, listen. Tits and hits. That's a neat effect. Ow. Wow. I'm intrigued. I'm literally drawing a blank.
We're finally here, everybody. We are at the top 10. Time to hear me talk to the end of this video. So number 10 brings us back to Part 7, A New Blood, and probably the most famous kill from that film. For good reason, because it fits the whole camping theme and motif of Friday the 13th with Camp Crystal Lake, and it's also just a really cool creative kill. Supposedly there was a more gory version of this that the MPAA cut, like pretty much every other damn kill in this movie, but the goreless part of this kill actually kind of amplifies some of the comedy of it a bit. So, the sleeping bag kill, you know which one it is. Number 9 is one of the most awesome kills in this entire franchise, and it's mostly because of the after effects. It's not really a kill that shows you the carnage right away. You get to see the aftermath later on, and it really just hammers home. When you got this goofy bastard walking around on his hands off and on this whole movie, you're like, what are they going to do with that?
The way they shot this kill is pretty neat.
Oh, it came into play.
Oh, you dick.
Number 8 brings us back to the 2009 remake, and this is the kill that lets you know that this Jason, that Derek Mears' interpretation of Voorhees, was not fucking around. This is the dude from the opening that sees his girlfriend burning alive in the sleeping bag, can't do shit about it because he steps in a bear trap in a pretty gnarly looking effect where it's just chewing into his bone. And whenever he's about to be saved, you see Jason in the shadows run straight up to him, cave his machete into his head, and then just kicks his fucking head off. Like, get off my knife, bitch.
Dude, that like 5-minute stretch was incredible.
Number 7. There's only one thing to say about it. Hey, Ted, where's the corkscrew?
Ted?
Ted, hey, Ted, where the
Pillows?
corkscrew?
I've seen this clip 1,000 times. I've edited it in the last month.
Number 6 is the one thing about Jason Goes to Hell that always stuck in my mind from a kid from when I saw this. It was the only time that I saw Jason Goes to Hell until I was in probably my early 20s when I finally revisited it. And that is the tent kill with the rail spike and tearing the chick in half and holy shit, carnage candy.
Titties! How could you ruin a perfect set of tits like
Number
that and
5,
separate
you
them?
knew this one was going to be on here, baby. This is by far the best kill in Jason X. It's the one that the movie is kind of
Frozen?
forgiven for in a lot of circles and remembered for and celebrated for in some of the others. Number 4 is the kill that I absolutely remember and rewatch Friday the 13th Part 2 for. This is the best kill in that film and one of my favorite kills in the entire franchise, obviously being this far. And it's just so
At least you got to finish first.
mean.
Are you dead yet?
Kicking off the top
You're
3
probably gonna be dead
is
soon.
The man himself, Jason Voorhees. And the only time in this entire 12-film franchise that I actually consider him dying. This is the only death of Jason, and it is one gnarly, badass kill.
Yeah, Tom Savini. Fucking sliding down the knife. How'd they keep that in?
Thank you, Tom Savini. God bless you. Number 2 brings us back to Freddy vs. Jason. And the reason that this kill is so high on this list is not only because it's a badass kill, but because in a lot of ways, this was kind of my introduction to Jason. When I saw Freddy vs. Jason in theaters, of course I was a Freddy fanatic. You guys know me. If you're new to this channel, hi, I've been a Freddy fanatic and a Chucky fanatic since I was 4 years old. Those are my boys. So I went to go see Freddy vs. Jason for Freddy. Jason, I really didn't have too much experience
That's
with.
clear, sir.
Scenes, like on HBO when they would play a couple of these movies. I had seen Jason Goes to Hell, which is a very strange film in this franchise to be the only one that you've seen in its entirety. I hear you. But nonetheless, I didn't know a whole lot about Jason. Obviously, I knew his look, I knew he was a badass motherfucker, and I knew that Freddy was going to whoop that ass. So we went to go see this movie, and the opening kill as far as Jason goes, aside from the dream sequence kill, was so badass that as soon as it happened, I was like, oh.
Now the sheriff is...
Okay, I might be a Jason fan now. But number one, the gold star, the crown.
I literally don't have it in my
kill.
head.
Number one out of 181 damn kills in this entire bloody ass franchise. Holy Jesus, goddamn, it's Axel.
Oh! Holy Jesus, jumping crisp as shit. Oh.
Look, not only is Friday the 13th, the final chapter, one of my favorite, in fact, my second favorite in the entire franchise, so this is one that I constantly rewatch if I'm in the mood
After
for a
Jason X.
movie, but this is one where the kills were pretty
Tom
damn gruesome.
Savini.
They were dark, they were painful, they were mean. There was nothing slapstick about what Tom Savini was doing in the final chapter, and this opening kill to the film solidified that. I mean, you've seen a ton of throat slashes, you've seen heads get turned around, we've seen that kill done a couple dozen times in this franchise alone. But the way that it's done here with the slow hacksaw kill on a douchebag character that you really don't mind seeing go through a little bit of pain, and then just having his 2/3 of the way cut off skull just spun the fuck around. Oh. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you appreciate all of the meticulous hard work that went into this video.
Guys,
This is
seriously,
probably one of, if not the most ambitious video, certainly the most ambitious ranking that I've ever
If you
done.
haven't edited,
And
you
I
have no
apologize
idea
for
what this
taking
guy
so
did.
long, but hopefully the wait was worth it. Hopefully you agreed with a lot of my kills, my placements, so that you can enjoy this video. If you didn't, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below what your top 10 or 20 were, or what your bottom 5 were. Don't feel the need to send me a list of 181 because that'll be a lot of scrolling. But let me know your thoughts on the kills in the Friday the 13th franchise. And even though I do have a couple of plans already in my head, what is the next franchise that you want to see a slay list for? So let me know that down below, guys, as well. Please like and share this video. Help
Yes.
this thing get
Yes,
around.
please do that.
Spread it around so that all the hard work is worth
Yes.
it and I get to see
The link's down below.
of your
Don't
beautiful faces
leave it
down in the
here.
comment
Leave it
section
there.
below, letting me know how crazy this ranking is. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button down below so you can stick around for all the other
can do that
upcoming
here too, though.
blood-soaked content on this channel, and you can check out all the awesome shit that you've missed out on in the 3 years I've been on YouTube. It's all right over
3?
there.
Is that it?
In the
I
meantime,
feel
guys,
ancient.
please enjoy, and as always, remember, opinions are like assholes, but that doesn't mean that you have to be.
Hey. Hey, look at me. Hey. Does he have 3 pages worth? No, he's got 2 pages worth. That's a lot. I think I have one column worth. Yeah. So a quick note to filmmakers in general. Let me make myself bigger. Blah. That's what you want to see. My fucking face, right? Brilliant job with the edit, Cody. We have some discussing to do. I almost feel like it it warrants its own stream. There's a bunch of stuff that I have to be reminded of. The Jason's mom kill is way too low, in my opinion. Way too low. I need to go find what the shadow kill that's bothering me that he thinks 4 is better than that. If there's anything about the Friday the 13th franchise, it's repetitive. But what I wanted to say was, if you're a fan filmmaker, or if you're a filmmaker and you're trying to make the most out of your budget, technology we have now is way better than technology they had when they were filming these in the 80s. You can do so much with making a badass kill, filming it backwards. And by that, I mean, if I wanted to like show my head being twisted, I would start here. I don't know if you could hear me. You start back here and play here. But then when you play it backwards, it looks like, you know, your head gets twisted. Like you have to think in reverse, film it that way, and then play it in reverse so it looks a lot worse than it is. A lot of things people do is, you know, they start here I've been stabbed in the face, and then that. If you look at it that way, it just looks funny, like I'm pulling something out of my face. But you play it forward, it looks like that. Reverse does a lot, to fool people as far as gore is concerned. What the fuck do you want?
I just wanted to say that I love you.
I love you too. Idiot. Fucking don't ever get married. Yeah, so great job, Cody. I disagree with a bunch, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the effort. Guys, the link is down below. Go show your love and support there. You could subscribe here, but go give the video attention over there. I'm waiting. I have 4 videos planned, as well as the first piece of 1999. If I can film soon, the first chunk, January 1999 will be up by this time next week. I mean, we're all stuck here, right? Might be a lot more streaming to do. So if you have ideas, everybody's saying hi.
Hello.
She says hi back, as you can hear.
How's it hanging?
What?
I said, how's it hanging?
I don't know. They're men and women. If it's hanging for women, they should probably see a gynecologist about that. All right, guys. Great job, Cody. Go show support. If you be so kind, subscribe here. We're almost at 5K. It's taking forever. Help me get there, huh? Just spread the word. We'll see you next time. We'll see you soon. There's something coming soon.